Ladies and gentlemen, this is the City Showdown, round 2 of the Zwift Racing League, and this is going to be stage number 2. We have a big points race coming up, and this Recon is going to be for your C's and D's on Everything Bagel in New York. If you're not a C or a D, this Recon's not for you, and you're going to have to go over to my YouTube page and choose the other Recon. Anyways, let's get into the intro and right into your Recon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around, you C's and D's, the absolute heart of Zwift. Today we have Everything Bagel, and this is a route that we actually raced recently in the Zwift Racing League. I can't remember if it was round 3 or 4. I believe it was round 3 we got Everything Bagel in a points race, but things are a little bit different this time. We have different bikes in the meta. We also have more points on the table, and things are going to get very spicy very quickly. So let's talk about bike choice. Now the overall winner for bike choice is going to be the good old S-Works Tarmac SL8. It's still going to be the king of the bikes, but riders on the faster side may want to look at the Tron this week, as that is also going to be one of the fastest bikes available. Now, if you are a D rider, I definitely recommend riding the S-Works Tarmac. For those high C riders, you might want to go Aero. You might want that Tron. But it's up to you, and I do think a climbing bike's going to be necessary for those New York City KOMs. Now, moving down to the New York Sprint reverse way, and then going right back up the New York City KOM, the forward direction, and then we have yet again the New York Sprint, this time the regular direction as well. Now, if you're keeping along with us with all of these different sprint points and KOM points, yes, there's going to be a lot of points on the table. Yes, there's FAL and FTS points available for each segment. And yes, this route has a lot of climbing. 545 meters to be exact, over 34.3 kilometers. This race is going to hurt. Now for power-ups, we have a 33.5% chance of the Feather, the Anvil, or your good old Aero Boost. And with all of that information, we are going to get down into the route recon and show you where you need to be attentive during this race. There's quite a few spots where I think there could be breaks or big pushes towards the next segment. Now this is also only going to have 4 spots where you can gain points from, so it's going to be hard and heavy this whole race. Now the start of this race is going to start off quite easy. It's 2.2 kilometers of basically just a warm-up, and then the second we get to that first little bit of climbing, we are right into the New York City KOM. Now for those that do want to go for the FTS points, just remember the first KOM start line is not the official start line. It's going to be the second one, the one where we turn right and then we have 3 layers of climbing. The first layer is going to be an 8%, the second is going to be a 10%, and then the third is the hardest at 15%. I'm guessing times are going to be anywhere around 3 minutes to 4 minutes, depending on what level you are. Maybe even faster, just because it is an actual race. Either way, it's going to be hot and heavy, and you're going to want to be towards the front because there is a sprint just after this climb. Now after you get to the top of the KOM, there's going to be about 9 kilometers of rest, so you're able to get your breath back, hopefully your heart rate down, and also get your legs back under control. Again, there's going to be FAL and FTS points for every single segment, so you're not going to want to get lost behind. If you are a little bit behind that front group, make sure you really push it with the people around you. you will be able to catch up based on the people that have already gone up and over the KOM and decide to slow down. For the sprint, it's going to be a little bit technical. You have a bit of a climb right up to the start of this sprint. You could see people trying to jump the gun on this little climb and fire off some watts to get those FAL points. You're going to want to be ready because this is the perfect opportunity to pounce on some unexpected riders towards the front of the pack. If you are looking for those FTS points, make sure you stick in the draft. Don't use too much energy on that little bit of a hill, and then absolutely fire away with a hard and heavy sprint. Remember, there's only 10 points for the fastest through the segment. Now from 13.7, the exact moment the sprint ends, to the next area with points, which is going to be the New York City KOM. You have about 11 kilometers to again catch your breath and organize a plan with your team. This is going to be the most difficult part of this race, and that's going to be going up that New York City KOM and then also having the sprint directly after. This KOM is a 1.4 kilometers long, but the issue is those big peaks of climbing. You're going to be pushing almost 16 to 17% on some parts of this climb, so you're going to want to be able to sit in and grind those gears. If you have enough power, I would go for it because there's not going to be a lot of people left in this front group. It's been a tough race so far. You need to come out on top. Remember, once you get to the top of this KOM, keep on pushing a little bit. You want to get that speed back up, and you do have a short bit of flat ground before the actual KOM banner and the top of the climb. Now, as soon as you get up and through it, keep on going, get that speed up, and see if you're able to make a little bit of a break for it, because that sprint is coming very soon. Around the 27.8 kilometer point, I would expect people to get up and out of the saddle and start pushing extremely hard. This is a point where it's -7 grade and you can get some real big speed going towards this sprint point. If you can time it just right, you're going to be launching yourself up through these small little climbs going towards the sprint, and the sprint starts on a descent of -2. It's going to slowly increase towards the end, a 1, a 2, a 3, and then a 4% to finish out, but you're going to have enough speed to fly through that banner and get some big FAL points for your team. And then with that sprint over, all we have to worry about is the final part of the race, and that's finishing. Congratulations, guys, you've made it through Everything Bagel yet again. If you're not new, if you are new, yes, this was New York City. It's typical to have a ton of climbing, a ton of distance, and just not a great time. If you remember from last time, I do recommend that there are 2 ways to finish this. Yes, there's the good old sprint finish, but you could also drop an anvil a little bit before the finish line on the descent and get a good old breakaway. And I love to encourage sneaky little breakaways that have a chance of winning the race. That's going to be it, everyone, for Everything Bagel. I appreciate all of you C's and D's for watching my recons. And as always, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me out and helps the algorithm out to find more people. Or you guys don't want that. You want to keep these to yourself. You know, it's okay. People win that watch these sometimes. Allegedly people win that watch these recons. So that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, another great recon, and I will see you guys next week on our first scratch race of round 2. See you guys next time.